us to. And we are so excited about it. So that is our concept. We invited a lot of neighboring schools. Manju calls me and said, can we do a Lit Fest? And I am an author myself and a lover of literature, and I actually didn't even take a second to say yes. And it was easy for us to do the first edition, which was all online. But right from the word go, we believed in quality. So we worked very hard to bring the best of the authors, even when the first edition was online. The second, we made a little bit of progress, and it was a hybrid literature festival. We had a lot of writers come to our campus, and some joined us online. And the theme, in fact, for the last year's Lit Fest was One World, Many Themes. And so we had a lot of international participation because we had the advantage of online. This is going to be our first on-campus, completely physical edition of the Literature Festival, and we are very, very excited, and we are here to tell you more about it. So I'm going to hand it over to Manju, who's going to tell you more about what we have in store this time.
Good afternoon, everyone. I must tell you that the genesis of Shulini Literature Festival is actually in Chandigarh, because many years ago, I think it was 2009, when I was the chairperson of the Chandigarh Sahitya Academy, we started literature festivals in Chandigarh. Before that, there was nothing. There were no literature festivals out here. Yes, there were sporadic seminars and so on in academic institutions, but we are the ones who started literature festivals, and then it just caught on, the fad caught on, and there were so many societies that came up, and everybody had the first literature festival, and which is a good thing. Now, when I joined Shulini 3 years ago, I felt that this is a place which is idyllic for the discussion of literature, and Ashu has just told you how we thought about it and went ahead with it. So this is a celebration of literature, and we invite all of you to join us and be part of it. Thank you.
You can give some highlights of the speaker.
Yeah. We have Ruskin Bond, who's going to inaugurate the Literature Festival. He is too old to come in person, so he's joining online. We also have Chitra Divakaruni, who is in the Bay Area, San Francisco, and because she's so far removed in space, so she will be joining online. But the rest are all coming in person, and none other than Mahesh Dattani is going to be there. And yes, we do have some people associated with Bollywood. For instance, Karan Oberoi is associated with the silver screen, small screen, and so on. But he's coming as a writer, and we are not paying through our nose, by the way. So most of the writers who are coming, they have written something, and they will provide you some intellectual fodder, some food for thought. So once again, join us, please.
Like we said, we are not paying for the Bollywood celebrities, but there is another person who's coming from Bollywood. His name is Raj Shekhar. He's a lyricist, but before being a lyricist, he's a poet, a published poet, and his name is Raj Shekhar. You might remember him from the movies Tanu and Weds Manu and Odi, Veere the Wedding. So he's written lyrics for all of them. But we are inviting him to recite his own original poetry, which he does in style. So he has a guitarist who's coming with him. And we are really looking forward to the session. We also have Rajshri Deshpande, who's an actor. But she's also very involved in women empowerment and also is a social activist. We have Atika Chauhan, a script writer. Again, she's a published author and has scripted films which are very, very close to the cause of feminism. And she has written scripts for Chapak and Margarita with a Straw. So you might have heard of these films. So they are coming and they are talking about representation of women in contemporary literature. And when we say literature these days, we have to include screen, because a lot of consumption of literature is now through the visual medium. So these are some of the people, and we kind of look at catering to different kind of audiences. We bring in a lot of school children. So I always tell when we approach our authors also that this is a festival with a difference. One is our advantage is our location. which is a wonderful location. You know, we have had requests of artists who, writers, who want to stay back on campus and write. So we want to build a place where, you know, people can come in and you know, get inspired. We want our students to get inspired. I think because we are in university prominently, so our function is to educate kids, and what better way.
एक फील गुड फैक्टर होता है सोसाइटी में, जो लिटरेरी एक्टिविटीज, म्यूजिकल एक्टिविटीज, स्पोर्ट्स एक्टिविटीज, दीज आर द काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स दैट सोसाइटी नीड्स टू फोकस अपॉन. तो हम अगर लिट फेस्ट हर हफ्ते भी एक अटेंड कर लें तो हमारा मूड भी अच्छा रहेगा और हम भी अच्छे रहेंगे, सभी लोग. So it's much better than going for something which is negative. This is positive, creative. The motto is a celebration of words, ideas and creativity. कहीं पे लिखा हुआ है 40 plus speakers. So I think it's a great idea for universities to have lit fests of their own. Even schools आजकल अपने lit fest कर रहे हैं, जो कि बहुत अच्छी बात है. जितने writers, authors आके बोलते हैं इनमें, वो उनको भी एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिलता है, और स्टूडेंट्स को एक चीज़ जो कम हो गई है आजकल वो है रीडिंग हैबिट. बुक्स नहीं पढ़ते हैं तो विजुअल्स देखते हैं, वीडियोस देखते हैं, इंस्टाग्राम पे रहते हैं, तो पढ़ना लिखना जो है वो थोड़ा कम हो गया. उससे सोसाइटी में थोड़ा ठहराव भी कम हो गया. सो वी नीड टू एक्सपैंड द लिटरेरी वर्ल्ड so that people read more, write more and get involved. That's why I'm very excited about this lit fest. और साथ में एक शूलिनी फ्लावर फेस्टिवल का भी शायद पोस्टर ऊपर भी लगा हुआ है. तो इतना सुंदर कैंपस है शूलिनी यूनिवर्सिटी का कि जो जाता है वहाँ पे, अभी आशुमान ने कहा कि वहाँ पे राइटर्स बोलते हैं कि हमें यहाँ रह के लिखने दीजिए. तो आपको मैं बता दूं कि टाइम मैगजीन में कुछ साल पहले कसौली वाज वोटेड एज द टाउन इन द वर्ल्ड विद वेयर द राइटर्स मोस्ट वांट टू गो टू राइट. दैट मीन्स खुशवंत सिंह से लेके फॉरेन राइटर्स तक भी कसौली इज द आइडियल प्लेस टू राइट. दैट्स व्हाट पीपल हैव वोटेड. So Shulini is in the Kasoli Hills. It makes sense for us to be associated. दूसरी बात ये, लास्ट बात ये कि जो ये स्टूडेंट्स को मौका मिलता है ऑथर्स से मिलने का, हम होप करते हैं कि और भी बडिंग ऑथर्स उनमें से निकलेंगे, उभरेंगे. और चंडीगढ़ का इन्वॉल्वमेंट इन नेबरिंग लिट फेस्ट के साथ बनता ही है. तो चंडीगढ़ द हब ऑफ द रीजन. So if audiences go from here, authors go from here to Shulini and to nearby places, then it becomes a better synergy. So just one line before Saguna takes over. Novel Bunch is a novel initiative. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि सब लोग जो नॉवल बंच में वो नॉवलिस्ट हैं या नॉवल लिखते हैं. इसका मतलब ये एक नया नॉवल काइंड ऑफ सोच है. और नॉवल बंच इज अ वेरी welcome addition to the literary scene of this region. Chandigarh Literary Society, Novel Bunch. We have Playwright, which we had yesterday, which is a sports conversations event. Then the Shulini Lit Fest, many good things are happening. So all the best to the team, and Saguna, over to you for the Novel Bunch part.
Thank you so much for having Novel Bunch here. I will just give a little introduction, won't take too much time, about Novel Bunch since we are associating. So Hardeep Chandpuri, sitting right here in front of me, and I, Saguna, are the co-founders of Novel Bunch. Now, the reason why Novel Bunch was created, despite the presence of the Chandigarh Literary Society and all, was because Novel Bunch was originally thought to be a place which was based on the concept of a human library. That there are a lot of people, we all believe, and I know it's very cliche, but there's a story, inside everybody, and not everybody can become a writer. So Novel Bunch was created as a place, and we were very happy, and it shows that how many people want to share, because जब हमने ये announce किया Novel Bunch as a concept, so I think within the first 1 hour we had about 150 people who had already become members of Novel Bunch. So that shows how much people want to share and want to really connect with the right-minded people. So Novel Bunch is basically a place where all the like-minded people have come together. It's not just book-based, it's basically for appreciation of all creative arts. So there are times when we discuss a movie, like Ashu just said a little while ago, that we cannot now take screen away, not take the digital platform away at all. So it's basically combining appreciation of arts, appreciation of movies, appreciation of theatre, and books, of course. So in fact, when Vivek, who's already announced that he is more a part of Shulini than of Novel Bunch, and Ashu and Manju Jaitka ma'am, when they approached us and said if Novel Bunch would like to associate, I think we didn't even take a second to think about it. We immediately said yes, because it was basically, you know, we're all moving in the same direction, all trying to get quality authors, quality speakers to the people of Chandigarh and around, and the students of Shulini, of course. So what better way than to really combine all our energies, combine, you know, it's also another place to take our Novel Bunch members to, and get to expose them also to these brilliant writers who are coming, and the brilliant campus, of course.